Hey friend, have you ever wondered why we set so many goals and never achieve them? Maybe at the start of 2018, you are ready to set goals that actually stick. I'm Danielle Allen. I'm a certified life coach and owner of One Foot Coaching, and I'm here with some real life tips to help you make your goals stick. All right, so if you're still listening, you may be wondering, how do you make your goals stick? Now, I went to a business coaching workshop on last week, and one of the speakers talked about goal setting, and here is what he said. You cannot consistently produce something that you're not, right? And so in order for our goals to produce, we need to embody that goal. So here's a couple factoids about goals. One is that 70% of the people, of adults out there, do not even set any goals. 70% don't even set a goal. Now, out of that 30% left, 27% of the people actually set verbal goals, right? They don't really write them down, but they're like, I want to lose 30 pounds. And 3% actually write their goals down. And those 3% are the 3% that actually stick with their goals and make them happen. And so when it comes to goals, my first tip is write them down. It's not rocket science. It's the secret sauce is writing them down. So what I want you to do, if you don't have a planner that allows you to write goals down, I want you to write some goals down, right? Just brainstorm them right now, right? Now, the other secret sauce is we're Americans. We decide we have a list of 10 goals, and we say we're going to accomplish all 10 in January. Not going to happen. In fact, you will get so overwhelmed that you will not try to accomplish a single one of those, right? So do not do that. So take your 10 goals that you've just brainstormed, and what I want you to do is think about which ones are the big rocks, the big things you can do. Now, really, the statistics show that you and I only have capacity to tackle 1 to 2 major goals at a time. And what happens is what I'm reading this other book on how to execute, and one of the things that happens is the whirlwind is what they call it in the book. But this idea that everyday life, if you're running a business, everyday business, if it's at your job, everyday emails and phone calls and answering things get in the way of accomplishing those goals. And so what do we want to do? We want to set some wildly important goals, right? We want to set 1 or 2 things we're really going to focus on. When you're done with those 1 or 2 things, visit the list, pick the next one up. It's okay. So what I want you to do is identify 1 really important goal, 1 big, some people call it a rock, some people call it, I don't know what they call it, carry, I don't know. I'm a coach. I should edit that out. But I might not because it's funny. All right, so pick your wildly important goal. And then the last thing is track your progress. I would say there's a lot of steps in between there, right? Like if you pick a big goal, you need to know the baby steps. So figure out the baby steps. One of the things I'll be showing you later this month, some things that I've been learning from that workshop and from someone I freelance with. He is working through this process for his business and a website design and marketing agency business. And there's so much good stuff, right? Of how do we track our goals and set those baby steps, what we would call kind of the lever that moves our goal to the next level. But for now, I just want you to kind of think of that 1 goal and maybe a couple of baby steps that help you start moving toward that goal. I'll be back next week for more. Lastly, I want you to set up a scoreboard. And what do I mean by that? I mean that you need to track where this is going. So if your wildly important goal, let's say for me, my wildly important goal may be to make a certain amount of money or to have a certain amount in sales for One Foot, right? I need to keep a scorecard of what I'm making every month. I need to know every month or every few weeks, like where am I at? The tips from my new book, which I will bring next time I'm here, is to make it visible, right? So if you have more than 1 employee, like I don't, the dog is not working for me. I try to get him to go get a job so he can provide some income, but he won't. So it's just me. But I need to put them in a place that is visible to me to remind me where I'm at and where I want to go. Same thing for you. If it's a personal goal of weight loss, where do you want to be? And then what is the progress you're making? It reminds you of where you want to be. It gives you motivation and it helps you engage in your goal every time you see it. All right, those are my tips. So first, write them down. Not rocket science. Second, identify 1 or 2 big goals that you are going to focus on. The rest can wait until you figure out these. And then 3, create a scoreboard. Create some kind of place, whether it's your planner, whether it's your computer, whether it's something hanging on your wall that you can use as a scorecard. And then watch the magic happen. We'll see you next time.